Hey guys, welcome to the arcade and thank you very much for joining me tonight. Got a bit of a special one tonight. I was hoping to do this a couple of weeks ago because it was going to be kind of Halloween-esque themed, you know, and that is the unboxing of the Ghouls and Ghosts Replicade from New Wave Toys. So I had this on pre-order for a while now. Now I must admit I did not get it from New Wave Toys. I was very tempted when they made the announcement back a few months back, and I hemmed and hawed about getting it. I really wanted to get it. The price was decent, but as people pointed out, you're never quite sure when you're getting stuff in from America whether or not UK customs are going to stop you and get charged extra and things like that. So I left it, and luckily enough Game have been stocking some of the Replicade stuff from New Wave Toys, and they've been getting new stuff in all the time, and this and the Ghosts and Goblins one went up for pre-order not too long ago, and it was a pretty decent price, so I couldn't say no to it. It's actually still cheaper than the full price ones that they're selling at the moment. I think Kubert and the Dragons layers is still full price on that, 150, 160, whereas this was a 125. So yeah, very pleased that I've been able to pick this up. It's not in time for Halloween, so that was a little bit disappointing, but it wasn't too late. There was a wee bit of a delay. It was meant to be here last week or the week before, but it's finally arrived, so I thought we'd do a little bit of an unboxing and see what it's like. So now it's not my first product from the guys at New Wave Toys. The M90 boombox, you know, sits behind me, gets a lot of use. I have one of their change machine chargers, which I absolutely love because it just fits in so nicely for the mini arcade, and I have one of their power banks. So I've got a few things, and actually this little sort of flooring mouse mat, whatever you want to call it, is New Wave Toys as well, because I thought that was going to be absolutely brilliant, and it looks really cool. It was the flooring for my mini arcade when it sat sort of behind me. So we'll start beating around the bush and we'll start getting this thing opened up. So I will say I do love the boxes that these things come in, because I mean, look at the attention to detail that they have. Like, you know, do not fork this side fragile, serial number. It's really, really cool. They do put a lot of effort into the stuff that they send out, and I don't really want to bust the box too badly, but it kind of looks like I'm going to have to. Bear with me, I'm going to stand for a second just while I get a bit of a grip on here. Yeah, I'm going to have to wreck the box. Oh, it's a shame. Okay. I mean, not that I was going to keep the box, I guess. Why is my mic spiking like that? Do apologise. Don't mean to be blowing people's ears out if you are listening in. So, I forgot to just... Oh, that's a nice wee bit of artwork on the top there. Spin that round, you can see our hero on top. Let's see if we can get you out. You're going to be upside down. Come on. It's stuck. I'm going to have to wreck the box a bit more because I can't get my hands in to free it. Let's try again. Oh man, it's really packed in there. Oh, come on. Okay. Open from the bottom, and we'll push it out. Oh, actually, if I just did that. Way, by the box. You can sit down there. Alrighty, here we have it, so I'll turn it around just so you guys can see it a little bit better. So here it is, looks and plays and controls like the original Ghouls and Ghosts arcade game. Arcade accurate replica amusement machine. It looks like the artwork on the box is really cool. You've got a bit of a description of some of the features that we have in here. So it plays the two arcade originals, so you have Ghosts and Goblins, and then of course you have Ghouls and Ghosts as well on it. So both machines actually play both games. It's just really the artwork that you're wanting on it. They are coming with a little bit of the attention to details that New Wave Toys puts into these things are fantastic. Like, we've now got a fake power cable on the back of it, and there's a little sort of filter or screen overlay on top of it, which makes it look a bit more like a CRT screen. So this is the second generation of the one. They had it on the Defender cabinet, which from what I heard wasn't great. So they've gone back to the drawing board and sort of fixed it up for this one. And if we have a wee look at the back here, can you see? These are the various cabinets that they kind of have been hinting at for a while and have been sort of steadily releasing. So we can see Ghouls and Ghosts and Ghosts and Goblins are down here. So we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 silhouettes left. So we don't know what they are yet. And they did say they were hoping to get hopefully 2 announcements out by the end of the year, which is, you know, rapidly coming. So I guess we could get, now it's not, they're not going to be out and in people's hands by the end of the year, but I mean, if we could get the announcements for them, that would be really cool. So maybe one this month and one next month. We could see, you know, maybe have some new stuff on the way already. So you over there, and we'll get the box opened up. I know it's like it's 3 boxes. Like, it came in a big box. I've just opened the second box, and this is the third box. So the packaging is insane. Like, so here we are. First kind of look inside. We'll get rid of the wee bit of foam. And what do we have? We have an instruction manual, like an owner's manual for the machine. So we'll open her up and have a little look. Come here. Zip tie bags. It's stuck. God damn you. Okay, so it is just a little owner's manual regarding the usage of the Replicade. Simple enough. Yeah, I mean, simple enough. I'll have a wee read through it proper later on. We have the little. I'm not sure where I'm meant to be pointing this. Look, so this is the little full power cable, which I'll be plugging into the back of the machine. It's a lovely little touch. I do like that. It's a nice to have. So you sit over here so I don't lose you for now. These are ball toppers for the joysticks. So you've got a little bit of a choice as to what you want. So you can have a blue, a green, a black, and a white. So you can replace the one that's already on, the red, which is really nice little touch. So you can sort of customize it the way you want. And again, I'll leave that over there. And with every kind of little Replicade, you get a whole bunch of tiny coins. Let me see if I can get them out of the bag and sort of show you them a little better. So well, you got 3 bags of them this time. I do have a bunch that came with my USB change machine charger. So the camera just won't focus properly there, but they are really cool and look like they're smaller than the size of my little finger, my fingernail. I do love those little things though. I will keep that over there. out of the way. And here, oh flip, more packaging. We've got the USB charger, that's going to be needed. And then we've got the machine itself. So, let's see if I can wiggle this thing free. Actually, that came free quite easily. So we'll set you there for just a second. Just want to make sure that there's nothing else in here that I am going to need. Doesn't look like it anyway, so we'll move the box. You can sit down there for now. And we'll get the styrofoam, not the styrofoam, the plastic wrap off the machine itself. That's fucking cool looking. I love this. Like I say, it is the first one that I've ever had. That one seems to be a button, that one. Sorry, I was having a little look around. So we've got a wee bit of protective film on the screen, so I'm just gonna peel it slowly. Ah, lovely. I will try and hold it up to the camera as best I can so I can show you everything. A wee bit of a scrape on the side, that's nasty. Oh dear. Actually, you can't really see it when the light shines on it, that's funky. So on the side, this is pretty much how the old machine would have looked. So it's a very plain black with an art sticker on the side, and that is how the Ghouls and Ghosts machine, the dedicated one anyway, would have looked. The T-molding on the side looks fantastic. The white. This looks like it opens. I want to have a little look. Does that open? Can I turn that? It does! Ah, lovely. So this is one of the ones with the... That is actually a little coin bucket, like a coin return. So you can actually put money into this one here. So my left hand one here actually has an opening for the coins to go in, and then this one is a button itself. So that's really cool. So if I put coins in, it should give me a credit, and that coin door, or this coin door here, it feels like it's metal. Like the rest of it here is like wood and plastic, but this is metal. And I think that's really cool. And that's metal as well, actually, that door. That's fantastic. Okay, getting back to the artwork of the machine. So if I kind of hold it up towards the camera a wee bit, the camera is absolutely sucky. 1 second, I'm just going to do this. See if this is any better. Okay, so look, there we go. So if I angle you a little bit, you can kind of see the bezel that we have along the outside. That is absolutely some gorgeous looking artwork on that. The artwork on the deck then falls down. It's like a waterfall effect down onto the various panels, and then kind of this little underneathy bit before it reaches the body of the arcade. You've got the artwork on the main marquee itself, which should light up, and we'll have a little look at that when we power on. Overall, the artwork just flows from one to the other. The black coloring of the machine itself is brilliant, and then that just the white T-molding kind of just makes it pop. I really do like that. Now I'm messing around with something on the back here that I hadn't noticed when I first took it out, and then when I'm holding it, it's pointless, but I really do like it. There's like a little dangling lock here, and it just kind of covers what would be the speaker. And it's absolutely lovely. Oh look, you've actually got a little serial number up at the top here. So you've got a Capcom, a serial number, and then manufactured by Dynamo Core, because this is a Dynamo style cabinet, or it's based on a Dynamo style cabinet. It's an absolutely gorgeous looking machine. And then on the bottom you've got your sticky feet and a wee Capcom sticker Like I said, I did have a wee scratch on the side here, but honestly, hard to see when the light shines on, so I'm not too fussed on that. Right, so down at the bottom here, we've got our little our little slot for the faux power power cord. We've got two USB whatchamacallums USB ports. So they would be for plugging in controllers that you could get for this. So if you didn't want to play with the control deck, you can get like a little controller wired in there and play it that way. Over here we have our charging port, and then right beside it is an HDMI out. So that means you can plug this into another monitor, and you can output the screen onto a larger screen, onto a larger monitor, and play it that way. So it's a fantastic little idea. Rather than you just being confined to this tiny screen, you can hook it up into a larger monitor, hook it up into a with a USB controller, and play it that way. So that is really cool. And then up at the top here, you've got your volume control and power. So what we'll do now is actually I just want, so there she sits next to Polybus. So Polybus being one of Numbskull's quarter arcades, and then here, so you are talking, there's a fair difference in height. Width-wise, it's not taking too much away from it, honestly. Polybus does look a bit chunky, but it was never based on a proper machine. The sleek looks of the Replicade just do look absolutely fantastic. What we'll do now is I will try and power on. I don't know if there's any residual charge in it. I haven't, as you've seen, this was the first time taking it out of the box, so I'm going to hit the button. And do we have anything? Oh, I've got a red light on the back. Oh, I've got the screen coming on. There's the marquee. Oh, lovely. And we've got our Replicade logo coming up, Capcom. And where's the volume control? Do you wanna, can I, have I got it cranked up? What's it gonna do? Oh, it's going through its ROM check. And then there it is. Now that's the one bad thing about this game is that the attract mode, or rather the little intro on it, doesn't have any sound. Let me have a little look at it. It looks gorgeous. I kind of like the little filter screen that they've put onto it. I can see kind of the curvature on here, so I'm pleased with that. It doesn't seem to take anything away from it. The display is really crystal clear. No scan lines or anything like that added to it, which I kind of like. Ooh, that's loud for a little machine. Oh, I'm digging this. And then of course when you're playing, you would actually have the music going as well. Yeah, I really do like the look of the machine. Wee bit of a weirdness down by the coin doors, the lights, if you can kind of see here. Yeah, they're perfect. One light is illuminated more than the other, so the one that is the fake button, the one that will act as the coin chute, isn't as illuminated as this one, which I'm guessing is my insert credit. So a little bit annoying, especially when you're going to have it sitting there. You can see the difference in the two coin doors, but you know, it's not going to take much away from it. it's really not giving you the idea. Like, this is wee. Like yeah, the controls are really cool, and I'm not gonna be. I'm dead. The music is fantastic. The whole sound system coming out of this is cracker. It's really loud. The picture is fantastic. I would dare say it's clearer than if I was playing it on the Evercade, to be perfectly honest. There's something about it. It's just, I know the screen's a little bit smaller, but the resolution on it is just absolutely fantastic. The camera will not do this justice, but I think that's really good looking. And that might be me dead. I've seen that screen enough times. Oh, I'm very happy with this. It's a lot lighter than I thought it would be. Like, Polybus and Bubble Bobble are chunky boys, you know. There's a bit of weight to them. This is just nice. I could move this around. I will find somewhere kind of nice to put this thing on display. I do think it's a lovely wee size. I was always worried with New Wave Toys stuff that it was going to be too small. Don't get me wrong, I love the numbskull stuff. I really dig Polybus. My Bubble Bobble, I always wanted a Bubble Bobble machine. That's the closest I'm going to get to it. Space Invaders looks amazing, and I wish them all the best on that, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but you're talking, what, 250 up to 300 for the numbskull machines now. That's dire. I can get a 3/4 scale Big Blue arcade 1-up for 350. Probably going to go down a wee bit in the sales. So when you're charging a quarter arcade machine for the same money, that's just ridiculous. They do have new ones getting announced there. They've just announced, what was it, Pong, Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja, and Burger Time. Burger Time would be the only one I would be sort of interested in, simply because of the unique shape and things like that. But if you're going to be charging, you know, close to 300 quid, then it's a no. These little things, these are going to up on sale on Game at the moment for 100. I think 100, if you could pick something, if you could pick one of these up for 100 quid, like I said, this was 125, but I was willing to pay that for this. I think that's a great wee one. 100 quid, if I could pick up Cubert, I would probably grab it as well, just because I think that's a fantastic little cabinet as well, with the actual knocker in it. So, like, attention to detail for New Wave Toys is just out of this world. I really do love what they're doing. So I was just turning it down a wee bit. So one thing I want to give a try, and it's the coins. So we've got our little set of coins here, and what we're going to do is try and power this on. So give me one wee second here, and we'll give it a try. I don't know how well this is going to work, but I'm certainly going to give it a try. So what we've got to do here is, if I can, okay. So we've got, I don't think that's really going to work for me, but I'll give it a go here. I can't get the thing out. Okay, give me one of these little coins, and let me see if this is going to look. Okay, so So how well can you see that? Kind of. I'll move it over a wee bit so I get it out of the way of the fucking great big El Gato icon, which I can't move the camera down any further, which is annoying. So I have dropped the coin. Oh no! Oh no! I dropped the coin and it's gone. No, I've got it. Fuck me. So I have a tiny coin in between my fingers there. So we'll pull you back a wee bit. So this one here is the coin chute. So what I'm going to do is insert a coin. That was so cool! I know this is the stupidest thing in the world, but that actually worked. That was really cool. I inserted a coin through here, so there must be some sort of little, I don't know, some sort of sensor that when the coin passed through, it broke it, and it inserted a credit. So that's really cool. So then that means if I open up this, our little coin bucket. Yes, my coin is in there. That is so cool. I really do dig that. I'll put you back in there. Oh my word. That is really cool. I really do like that. That's fantastic. That is just excellent attention to detail. I probably could have put it up there. Yeah, probably would have done better there. So, yeah, for anyone who didn't see it, I'll do it again. That was fucking cool. I really do like that. I'm getting excited over a miniature arcade machine. But yes, this is the first time I've had a Replicade, and I really do like it. So, okay, so there it is. You can kind of see it's going through a sweet attract mode at the moment. I have a coin, and I just slot it, and I'm not touching anything else, I'm just bracing it. And all I'm doing is putting the coin into the slot, and it gives me a credit. That's fun. I know I'm never going to use that. I do realise that I'm not going to use that. I'm just going to push the button and add a little credit myself. But I really do like the idea that that's there. I think that's pretty damn cool. And I can sit here and play Ghouls and Ghosts. On this machine. Now, I'll have to look into how you get into the other game, the settings and things like that. There will be like, flip me. There will be like ways of getting into it. I just don't know that, you know. That is what the instruction manual will be for. So you can go in and switch it on to the other game. By default, it will start off with Ghouls and Ghosts, but that's exactly what I wanted to do. There will be a way in here of telling me how to get to it. So yes, it does say here that if I press them both at the same time, there we go. Lovely, that wasn't too shabby at all. Bring her over and I can show you. So you can't really see it too well there, but we've got the game selection, so Ghouls and Ghosts, and then I can move over to Ghosts and Goblins. We've got difficulty, screen brightness, the marquee on or off, the Replicade scan lines. I wonder how that looks actually. Let's have a check. And then you can adjust the starting lives when you get a bonus live and the attract mode audio. So very, very, very cool. So let me see how I get out of here. Boom. Oh no, get me out. I'm stuck. There we go. So I'm now out, and we have the scan lines on again. The camera's not really picking it up. Looks really cool. I'm just not one for scan lines. I like that they've included it. I think that's a really cool thing for them to do. It's really just not for me, you know. I think not that I'm happy with like the. I don't like upscaling or stretching just for the sake of it. If it's in the right aspect ratio and things like that, I'm happy for it. But I like it as clear as it can be without overstepping the mark. I think that's what it should be aiming for. And it for its part, I think it works really well. We filter on it, the CRT 2.0. Yeah, decent. I could take it or leave it. I think it's nice what they've done to it. So it is like the screen's recessed in there, so it does look like a nice little sort of CRT. It's a gorgeous looking little machine. The marquee itself, that camera is just not showing anything. The camera shows it as like really washed out. It's not. It's not at all. It's so clear. The artwork on it is really well printed, and just it lights up really well under the backlight that they've got in there, which I'm assuming is just like a little couple of LEDs. Now I've just got to find somewhere to put this, but yeah, I'm very happy with picking this up. This could be the start of something. I did say that if if Game did put out their if they did reduce the Qbert Replicade, I'd probably pick that up. So let me just have a quick. So if we jump over here, we can have a little look at them at the moment. So from what I can see, it's only Game that are doing New Wave toys at the moment. So sorry, I'll have to bring that up on screen there. So you can see they do have a little offer on at the moment. So it's for most of the stuff. For some reason, the Overhaul Red on Dragon's Lair isn't on offer, but you can pick up the Black Edition, the Space Ace, Food Fight, or Missile Command for 100 quid. Qbert isn't on offer, which, like I said, if it came down to 100 quid, I'd probably pick that up. I'm a fan of Qbert. I like what New Wave Toys did with it, actually having the proper knocker, or like a smaller version of the knocker inside the Replicade. So I think that would be really cool to have. But I think with New Wave Toys over in the UK, granted it is only with one retailer, yeah, Numbskull's in for a bit of competition, and I think, as it was pointed out on Super Game Room Dudes over the weekend, Numbskull haven't got a product out and shipped and in people's hands in the last almost 2 years. Bubble Bobble was their last one, and I have it. I had the pre-order down for I had Space Invaders Part 2 on pre-order, and then they lost their goddamn minds and stuck the price way up, and I couldn't afford it. I mean, it does look really cool, and I'm betting it's going to play really well. Happy for people that will be picking that up, but for me, the price was just the price was just too high to justify the purchase. 100 quid for something like this that will, you know, essentially be a little decoration. I think that's perfectly fine. I'm happy with, don't get me wrong, I'm happy with Plebis, happy with Bubble Bobble. But going forward, yeah, I think this is the horse I'm backing. Really happy with that. I am going to sit and I'm going to put a high score on that, just so it'll record it. I'll probably have to do that with a I'll have to do it with a controller if I'm going to be serious with it, because don't get me wrong, the Wii control stick and everything like this works perfectly fine. It is, yeah. I was gonna say, was it a 4-way gate? It's not, it's an 8-way. Which, I mean, yeah, it's perfectly fine, because you'll be, although you don't jump or shoot diagonally or things like that, you do want to go from, you do want to fire your, roll the controls around so you can get to where you need to be. But very happy with that. I wonder what else New Wave Toys has in offer for in store for us for the next month or so. Like I said, they are hoping to get at most 2 more announcements in before the end of the year. Now, there's nothing from Games website to say that they'll be getting the other stuff over, such as Zoltar and these cigarette machines. I would hope we'll maybe get to see that, simply because they've got the M90, the charging stuff that they have, like the change machines. I think they're mostly out of stock, so that would explain why that hasn't sort of come over here. But with the newer stuff, I'm hoping we'll see that come over into the UK, and Game will probably be the ones to stock it. So it's there if anyone wants it. Like I say, there's a nice little sale on at the moment. Food Fight's kind of cool, but it's not one that calls to me. Missile Command, I probably would have picked it up if it was the larger one, the prototype one that they did, or there's a name for that, the bigger machine, ground control, or I can't remember it, but it's got a bigger headpiece for the marquee. Looks really cool. Cubert, yeah, if it goes on sale for 100, I'll probably pick that up, just because I like that machine. And yeah, I'll have to start finding some place to keep these ones, because I really do like having that. And this might be the start of a new little collection, who knows. Anyway guys, thank you very much for joining me tonight. Let me know in the comments, are you picking up one of the Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Ghosts? Have you got one on order and are just waiting it to be delivered? Do you have any other New Wave toys, Replicades? What are your thoughts on Numbskull? You know, things like that. I would love to hear from you in the comments. But thank you very much for joining me tonight, guys, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye bye for now.